This is amazing. I've just managed to what do you call it? Fucking hell. Maybe I should start this video again. No, I've cover. Right, I've just managed to cover my vehicle, the other vehicle, the one that's not insured or taxed for the RAC for a minimal payment of £39, which covers it for a lot of things like legal costs, tyres. I can't remember it all, but if you look it up, okay, you can cover the car for breakdown, right? So because I'm not going to be using two cars at once, I don't need two insurance policies. And instead of swapping it over all the time and having that bullshit, I've discovered that there's an app which is called Temp Cover, right, where you can get a quote for a temporary cover for the insurance. So if I'm, for instance, driving the car down to my parents, to my folks, I can insure it for the day, for one day. But I've already got the breakdown cover, right? That's the important thing, not the insurance. The important thing is the breakdown cover. And you need home start and you need all this. And unless you've got an annual policy, you can't get that, right? So I've done the best thing, which is get the cover. Now, when I insure it per day, I can drive it down. Let's say the cover starts on Christmas Day. It's nearly Christmas. It starts on Christmas Day. I can drive down on Christmas Day with a temporary policy for like 5 days, which is the period of New Year and everything. So I can spend the time with my parents if I want to, if they want me to, for like 50 quid, right? £52 for 5 days cover, right? So that works out at around about £10 per day, okay? So £10 per day, right, is not too bad for just a temporary cover for insurance. So you don't get pulled over by the police and they say you haven't got insurance. But the best thing is what I just told you, that I've got the breakdown cover, right? It covers me for things like fixing the car, right, on the roadside. Now, if you've got the part and you've got a long way to travel, they would rather fix the car, yeah? So, for instance, I can't be bothered to fix the starter motor, but if I've got the part already, and I'm trying to travel across country, which I will be, they'll fix the car. So you also get legal costs up to £1,000, £10,000, £100,000, whatever. You've got loss of keys. Well, that can be a fucking pain in the ass if you lose your keys. But they'll cover you for like, I don't know, £1.25 a month. For five new tyres, right? Now, if you work out the cost of 5 tyres, that is basically the cost of the the monthly, well, no, in some cases it's the annual membership cost, which works out about £460, right? I know for some people with their big cars that you have to buy tyres which cost nearly £100 each. That's 4 tyres. So I know my dad doesn't drive a big car, but he had to pay something like £125 per tyre. Right? We're not talking minis here. We're talking 4x4s, SUVs, vans. Not so much vans because they're quite small tyres, but yeah, SUVs. Everyone has an SUV, right? When really they should be. Everybody should have a mini in the household. Everyone should have a mini in the household. because they're great little cars. They're great for the kids to learn. They're great for running around town, carrying the dog to the park. They're just great little cars. But everybody nowadays has an SUV. And nowadays, as well, they're going electric. So they also do a battery replacement up to £600, which is like a tractor battery. You could literally replace a tractor battery. But the battery on a Mini is like £70 to £100. I mean, the good ones are like £120. So, and that's a USA, I think it's called. They've got a factory in Swindon, so I do like to try and use them, but I normally end up with the Halfords cheap one. So you get whatever the RAC is carrying. They also do, with partner membership, free MOT, right? That's per year. So you calculate all of that, and you're getting it for £39, right? It's a no-brainer. And all you got to do is insure the car per day for £10 a day. Christ, it could be £20 a day. I nearly didn't want to do the membership at £49, but when I work out the cost and the calculations, it's phenomenal. And this is what they say about shop around. Why insure your second car per year when you can temporarily insure it for 5 days at a time? And just don't drive it at weekends, drive the other one. This is for people with 2 cars, or people with a missus with a car who doesn't generally go out because she's sat at home looking after the kids, and all she does is do shopping once or twice a week, and then go and see her friends a couple of times a week. Think about it, people. I did. I'm fucking elated.